welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to talk about Dead City Negan being hunted for previous savior crimes.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah, so we were kind of thinking it may have been the main guy. So the main guy's name is the Kraut, and he and his group are responsible for taking Herschel. So what we found some interesting news is the one gentleman who looks like a bounty hunter. His name is Perlie Armstrong. He's actually a marshal for a community called New Babylon. And Marshal Armstrong is hunting Negan to make him pay for his past crimes with the Saviors. So a little bit more background on this Perlie Armstrong is he is described as being confident, ruthless, and unyielding in the pursuit of what he believes is justice with the force of his will and his menace. Apparently, this is a family man devoted to building a safe world for his wife and daughters. His journey unearths a loss he is haunted by. He has patience and resilience and walks rather than runs from his mistakes. Now, over the 13 years after the outbreak, Perlie began hunting down Negan Smith, a supposed wanted man for unknown reasons. Now, we are led, there's not much information about his life prior to this, except that he may have been married and at least had one or several daughters. So that is a very interesting aspect as to this story. And we've mentioned before, they've used this Herschel thing at least twice in The Walking Dead. I think I previously mentioned it was twice in season 11, but I think the first time was actually in season 10C, and then I think the second time was in season 11. Yeah. Either way, this is the third time Herschel's getting taken. But this makes it very interesting as someone who knows Negan from Savior days. Was this guy part of the Saviors, or did Negan kill
a previous community,
his wife, his kid? No, I wouldn't say his kids, but maybe something happened in their previous community that Negan destroyed, and he blames Negan for this.
Yeah, I mean, look, I said this in previous videos. I thought this was the route that they were going to go, because when we first met Negan, season 7, when was the satellite?
Well, that wasn't the satellite was like season 6.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe end of season 5, season 6.
Anyway,
yeah.
When our group stormed the satellite location, I mean, that was one of, I think they gave a number. His reign was multi-year. Like, he had amassed so much in the time that we first met him. That's a lot of communities that he mowed down and just, took advantage of. Yeah. And you're going to get a lot of enemies that way.
Yeah. Now, we don't know if this community, New Babylon, is part of the main guy, whose name is the Kraut, who took Herschel. We don't know if he is part of that group, or if it's a different community that he's a marshal of, and this Kraut guy is something separate from that. We don't know those details yet.
Do you think Maggie talks to them prior to getting Negan on board? So here's my thoughts, right? So she's going to discover that Herschel's gone. And my guess and my theory on this is someone is going to make contact with her and say, we have Herschel, but we're not going to give you Herschel until you give us Negan. So she's going to go to Negan, telling Negan that she wants help, but not telling Negan that she's actually turning him in.
That's so shady if she does that. That's so... Do you really think she would do that?
She hasn't forgiven him.
No. And
it puts her on the same level as Negan.
Yeah.
And then at that point, you could definitely see by the end of all this that goes on, she finally forgives him.
So it kind of goes back to the storyline with Negan and Maggie with the Reapers. How Negan potentially figured out that Maggie only wanted him there because, he knows that DC area, but she was potentially planning on killing him when they were done. Yeah. So, and Negan knew that. He's like, you really think I don't know why I'm here, that you're just using me for this particular piece of information, and then you're just going to kill me? So it's already come across Maggie's mind already to do that. Would she do it again to seriously save her son? I mean, the trailer makes it a little bit weird because, it's potentially she's saying it to Negan that he is the key to finding her son. Well, in a sense,
she's not telling him why, though.
She's not telling him why. Yeah. You're the key because these people used to be who hate you for your savior ways. I don't know.
And we all know when it comes down to Herschel or Negan.
I mean,
It's pretty self-explanatory. She's going to choose Herschel.
That would be interesting if she did do that. If she, like you said, if she knew the real reason and they want Negan for the trade, and she just brought him along just to do it.
It's your son or Negan.
Right.
Hand over Negan, and we're good. And you'll get your son back. Now, that doesn't mean that she can't change her mind, right? Once they get there, which is most likely going to happen.
Or by the end of the season.
Yeah.
If there's multiple seasons, we don't know. But that would make sense.
Yep.
Yeah. So by the end, she
has a mini redemption arc, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But maybe Negan figures it out.
Negan's going to figure it out, I think. And look, then at that point, in my eyes, she's no different than Negan. At that point, if she's going to go that route.
I'll have to go back and look at that old teaser. So with the Marshal, he had that wanted poster, so which makes sense. That's Negan.
Yep.
Let us know in the comments, guys, because I know those teasers were very quick and they were on Twitter, so they're shitty quality. Did that poster have Negan's name on it?
I can't remember.
That would be interesting if it did, because then if Negan sees that and he sees a picture of somebody drawing him by memory and putting Negan Smith on there, maybe not his last name, maybe just Negan, he'd be like, okay, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then you probably see his face like, oh shit.
Maybe that's why maybe that's why Negan and Maggie are like literally fighting
each other. Yeah, we've seen some behind the scenes photos of them fighting
because he uncovers the fact that she's setting him up.
And that makes a very interesting dynamic now that we have somebody who knew Negan when he was a savior and he's wanting to punish this man for his crimes.
Can you imagine if we get a flashback scene?
Oh, from this, what happened? Of why Perlie hates him?
Yes, dude.
Yeah, dude. I think they should do that.
Simon's in it.
Oh, dude.
Honestly, that is a missed opportunity. That is a missed opportunity if you do not do that.
If it doesn't have Simon in there, just have a flashback. But it'd be cool to have Simon in there, dude.
Great,
I love Stephen Ogg. They need to do a spin-off or like a Tales of the Walking Dead needs to come back and do something with that with Simon. That'd be so
too good of an actor
sick.
not to.
Oh, it'd be so good, dude. But yeah, I think I'm really excited now.
Dead City is like the top for me. Daryl, nah. Fear,
Yeah.
For me it goes Dead City, Daryl, Fear. Like I'm pumped for Dead City. I'm excited.
This makes it very interesting now because we're rolling kind of Negan's past back into this. Not that we don't want to see it again because we feel that he's been redeemed. He's done his deed. He's done his duty. He's accepted by the group. But now we're getting back into it again, where somebody out there,
but then again,
has a grudge still.
And even the
you understand why?
Even the comment, we did a video on this comment that Negan is going to revert to his old ways. Remember that video?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's going to have to revert to his old ways a little bit, maybe to get around this, to get past this, or maybe because the fighting between him and Maggie and all this just kind of almost makes him get that close to going back.
I can't wait.
This is going to be so interesting, guys. We cannot wait. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. I can't wait. The one thing that I do want to know, and hopefully get either, I'm fine if we have to wait till the show. I kind of, in a way, don't want to know as early, but does the main guy who takes Herschel, does he and the Marshal, are they part of the same group or not?
I think so.
Is the Marshal separate and wanting to hunt him, or maybe you would kind of have to think it is the same, because if they're telling Maggie, we have your son, give us Negan, then the Kraut guy is probably hired out the Marshal to hunt him, to hunt Negan down for that purpose.
Yep.
So we could see them working together. If not, interesting dynamic, but we'll see.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So let us know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more Walking Dead Dead City. And it premieres in June this year, so stay tuned for our reactions as well. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation. We're out.